There we are.
There we are.
Oh. Get in here quick.
Can't really see us. There we go. Hi, folks.
Easy.
Thank you for popping on. We are coming on tonight to do a couple crafts with you guys and just give you guys a live update. Can you pull up the comments so we can read comments on your phone? So just basically go to the channel. So, welcome. My name is Veronica and this is Jeremy. And we are currently live. And we are just, like I said, going to do a couple crafts with you guys and just give you a couple updates. So, with that said, my name is Veronica from Chasing Sunshine by Veronica, and this is Jeremy, my other half, but you have to put that on mute so you can hear it. So, the first thing that I'm going to work on is I just got these beautiful dragonfly and butterfly stamps from Prima, redesigned with Prima. There is a bunch of different pictures. Hi guys. Hey Bree, thank you so much for joining us. Yay. So I'm going to do actually something that you taught me, believe it or not. You took an old book, and it has to be a book that has kind of crusty pages where it's got that perfect patina on it. And I'm going to do the exact same thing you did because you inspired me so, sweetheart. So that's what I'm going to work on. And Jeremy has never, you guys be nice, which I know you will, but he's never been on camera. Actually, you did one live with me before.
Just right before you went in the store.
Yeah, right before I went in the store. But we are going to try and do this more often. But this is the first time Jeremy's ever done any crafts with me. So he's going to just do the standard paint job like everyone does. And I'm going to work on this butterfly page. And then if we have time and we're not boring you too much, we're going to work on this very adorable timeout bench. Isn't that great? It's for the grandbabies. Like we'd ever put them in timeout, right?
Yes, so pretty.
Aww.
See that up there, huh?
Oh, I can't see nothing up there. So, I don't know if you guys have watched my latest video. It was a collaboration that I did with Miss Melanie Mel from the Colored Caboose. She is a sweetheart. I met her at the DIY a Go-Go. We both went to the video boot camp this year, actually, about 3 months ago, and it's the first time I met her, and I just kind of glommed onto her like a little kid. She's adorable. She's so kind and sweet, and I learned so much from her. And while we were there, we talked about doing a collaboration, and that was our collaboration. It took us 3 months to do it because we are procrastinators. But we got it done. It's the most recent video. We're going to try, I don't know how to drop a link during a live, so we'll definitely go back and do it after the video. To the collaboration video, yeah, that we just did. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to go watch that because we called it Flip It for a Fan. And so essentially what happened is I went to the secondhand store and bought her 2 items that were $5 or under, and she did the same thing, and we mailed them to each other, and we created something out of what we sent each other and did a video collaboration. And then everyone that watches the video and shares the video and then writes shared in the comments are going to be entered into a drawing that her and I are going to come on next Thursday. I think it's going to be at 7 Pacific Standard Time, but that's not quite buttoned down yet because we both work, and she works and gets she's on call. She works for the railroad. She's an actual conductor. She drives the train. Isn't that cool? Anyway, so she's on call at any time, so that time might change, and we'll let you guys know in the community tab. So keep an eye on that if you guys are interested in watching that, and we're going to announce the winner then, essentially is what we're doing. If you can't make it and you are in the raffle, then just be sure to catch that video at some point. That way you know if you won, and we'll just let you know we won. We're going to send you one of the things that we upcycled last week, essentially, is when we put the video up last week, but that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to jump into this and get started. These pages aren't quite as big as Bree. Everyone, Bree's on here, and she actually did this project a while back, and I was on like a binge watching Bree because I just love her so very much. She's very inspiring and is really faithful with getting on here and uploading videos. Because when you find people that you like, I don't know if you guys are like me, but let me know if you guys in the comments below. But when I find someone I like, I just watch and watch and watch and watch and watch. And if they don't upload, I'm just like, hurry up, get another video up. Anyway.
It's true.
It's true. So he's just gonna do this. Like I said, it's the first time he's done it, and I'm going to use the DIY paint because I heard I have used the paint and the inks, but the paints are kind of an easier cleanup, I guess. And I don't have black, so I'm just gonna use old school in the DIY paint, which is amazing. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you guys think DIY paint's amazing too. I just love it. It is so unique and different from any other paint that I've ever used. And call me weird, but I love the smell.
You're weird.
I'm weird. It's okay. And so I actually haven't used these stamps yet. We are retailers for Redesign with Prima as well as the DIY. And oh, look at how stupid.
What?
That ring light is actually like in the picture. Yeah, I'm an amateur. Okay.
But no one even noticed.
So Jeremy and I want to go live once a week, and we want to start really getting serious about this channel. Essentially, one of the
more talkative then.
yeah, he'll get more talkative then. Jeremy's a super sweetheart of a heart, and he is deciding to join me along this journey. Essentially, I guess I'll tell you the story why I started doing YouTube. So. I love YouTube, and I watch a lot of YouTube. It's what I do when I relax. It's what I do when I want to learn something. It's just kind of like my go-to thing that I like to do. And so I used to watch the makeup tutorials all the time, like the gals and the guys that do like eyeliner and winged eyeliner or all the new colors or all the fancy, whatevers. I love makeup. I used to do watercolor paintings a while back, and for me, I feel like I kind of am this, like, I bounce around a lot to different crafts and stuff. So, like 5 months I'll be doing pottery, the next 3 months I'll be doing this stuff, the next 2 months I'll be doing something else. I just have like an ADD. I jump all over the place all the time.
Get the chainsaw ones again.
Oh yeah, my chainsaw videos. Okay, so when I was watching the videos, all these girls were getting sent all this like primo free makeup, like really expensive, like Tarte and like Urban Decay and all this really uptown makeup. They were getting sent this stuff to then try on, make a video, and essentially, encourage people to buy it. And I was like, I want some of that free stuff. So I bought the really expensive camera. It was like $1,000. I bought the lights. I did the whole 9 yards. I actually have 2 videos up that are like makeup related in the very, very beginning. And once I started doing, like, I did one where I was applying eyeshadow and doing all this stuff, and I quickly found out that, yeah, those crow's feet are no joke. You see? And so, I guess call me vain, but I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I cannot do that. So I stopped that, and I thought to myself, what can I do? What can I do? Like, what could I do? And so I thought, well, I can run chainsaw. So I did a few videos running chainsaw and just collecting wood and stuff. And I quickly found out that I was getting the feedback that I wasn't really looking for. I wasn't,
A bunch of pervs.
Yeah, a bunch of folks just getting on there and saying kind of, it was just the wrong kind of attention. So I stopped doing that, and I started doing this. And I started doing this because I love this. And I found also that if you're going to be faithful and continue on the journey of YouTube and uploading content regularly, and I feel like that's what it takes to be successful, then you gotta love it, you know what I mean? And so that is why I started doing this. And also, it's kind of a double whammy. It's gonna be our retirement plan, essentially. We've both been through different marriages and life, and our retirement's terrible. Oh, read the comments, sweetheart, so we can answer questions if folks are commenting.
Colored Blue says, hey guys.
Who?
Colored Caboose.
The Color Caboose. How are you, sweetheart? I was just telling everyone about next Thursday.
The collab. Where?
Yeah, the collaboration. Yeah, next Thursday how we're going to announce the winner, so don't forget to share. Hey, if you can, I don't know if you can you drop the link to your video in this live? I think you might have to. Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, drop yours if you can. And I'm trying to get more people to watch it so they can be entered in the raffle for next Thursday. Yay! Okay, so I'm just going to get started on my little thing here.
That video now.
What, baby?
That video now. That what you're going to do with this.
Oh, you remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, he watched your video too, Bree. Yay!
With her in bed.
Yeah,
She's watching
let's do it while I'm
stuff.
going to bed. So I am going to go ahead and give this a whirl because my paint is drying because I blab a lot. Don't I? Tell them a little bit about yourself, honey. What about you? Who are you?
My name is Jeremy, also known as the other half.
Yes.
I'm a wildland firefighter. Been doing it for over 20 years, and that's pretty much all I do. Just fight fires and work, burn piles, and hang out with this beautiful woman.
Ah, you're so sweet.
Pretty much about it.
What forest do you work on?
The Klamath National Forest,
Klamath. Where is that?
up in Northern California.
Where is Northern California? Down south?
It's definitely not Sacramento area.
Not to offend anybody that may be watching that's from California, but I guess the folks up in the hills up here, when folks from like anything below Sacramento, even Sacramento's like pushing it for me. I don't feel like Sacramento's Northern California, but
It's not. If you actually look at the map, it's central.
yeah, it's Central California. But folks, a lot of folks from that area think that they're in Northern California. It's so juvenile to be like offended by that, but it's kind of like one of those things like, wait a minute, this is Northern California.
What's this stuff I'm putting on here? Apothecary?
It's apothecary.
Apothecary.
It's-
Gotta have a lift.
A lift, yeah. It's one of the most popular colors, I do believe, in the DIY paint line, at least for me. Everyone's individual. Okay, so I did get a little soupy on that one, but that's okay. That happens. So, Miss Bree, this paper that I'm using is much smaller than the one that you used. But I'm going to go ahead.
Such a natural behind the camera. It's so talented.
Aww.
Also from the Color Caboose.
Aww.
Also try and put that.
Yeah, thank you. I watched a YouTube video to try and see what the process was, and I felt like it was saying that I would have to go into like the desktop version of YouTube and allow what was it called? Administrative access. Oh, manager, that's what it was. But I couldn't figure it out, and I just wanted to get this going because this guy hasn't eaten yet, and so I wanted to get this going and just do it. So I thank you guys so very much for jumping on. I honestly didn't think anyone would come on because typically I only have like 1 or 2 people maybe watching, and I haven't done very many. And so Miss Bree, correct me if I'm wrong, I have been watching all your videos, and what I think I understand is that you have only been on YouTube for like way less than a year, like maybe 7 months by now. Is that right? And you have like what, 7,000 followers or something? I mean, you are rocking it, girlfriend. I'm so proud of you. And so with that said, I feel like the reason you have so many is because number one, your content's amazing. But it's true. But number two, you are regular about it. Like you are on here and you're faithful and you do it and you show up. Thank you for showing up, sister. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So Jeremy works a lot. He gets off at like 6, gets home at 6:30ish. So he's not available very often. But Thursdays are his Friday. He works Monday through Thursday. No wait, Sunday through Thursday. Pardon me. And he, so Thursday's kind of like his Friday, you know, ready for the weekend. So we thought Thursdays would be a good day. Plus Jamie Ray does her, no, that doesn't really matter. I was thinking Saturday, but she does Saturday lives. And so I know everyone's watching her video. But anyway, I thought Thursday would be good. So we're going to try to do this every Thursday at 7, and that's Pacific Standard Time. And I want to do something real similar to what Jamie Ray does as far as like shows our what they bought, how much they bought it for. But I'm going to ask her permission first to make sure that that doesn't offend her, you know, because that's her thing. So So that's what we're hoping to do. We have started a website, and we've been working on it. It's not done yet. It's pretty close, and I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of figuring it out like the rest of us. And so we'll
Every Thursday at 7. Awesome.
every Thursday at 7, yay! And that's what I'm going to shoot for, and that's what I'm saying we're doing. So we're going to show up, whether it's something like this or something not. So I'm going to do 2 of these that was my first one, right? And let's see if I could do it a little bit better the second time. Because what does Mama say? Try and try again.
Don't succeed.
Yes. Okay. I would like to do a little butterfly. So the really cool thing about this Redesign with Prima stamp is that it has dragonflies, butterflies, and like there's a beetle in here. There's even a ladybug for the ladybug lovers. And then of course we've got our bees, right? Vintage bee design, my girl. Okay, so we're going to try this great big old huge dragonfly. And I feel like this dragonfly would probably be a little bit better on a larger old piece of paper like Bree had. And if you guys haven't...
Desi says, love you.
Desi! Woo!
Bernsey, missing you
Oh,
with my daily coffee.
I miss you too, sweetheart. Miss Desi that's on here, she is my sister from Happy Camp, and she has a beautiful family. And how's Henry doing? Give him my love, please. So nice to have a local on here. Yay! So Des, if you just jumped on, come every Thursday at 7, Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to be doing this essentially. So right now, Mr. Jeremy is doing his very first little craft with me, and so I'm not going to really give you much direction, honey. You do what you want to do.
I'm doing it.
Do it. But if you do it like this, no, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I am a little bit of a control freak. Okay, that was a little soupy. So I'm gonna turn it over. Hey, give me some pointers there, Miss Bree. Why is it so soupy? Is it because I'm doing too much?
Maybe too much
paint?
Yeah, sure will.
Yeah. Aw. Hey, Dust, share this with us.
Such a crafty. Not very natural.
Yes, he is.
Look at this.
He's doing good. Okay, that one did not
supposed to
turn
have
out.
thick paint streaks? I don't know.
You do what you want to do, baby.
I guess you're supposed to sand it down later.
Well, that's in the eye of the beholder. You can do whatever you want to do. I feel like I'm not doing something right. So stenciling has been challenging for me. I'm not going to lie. I have not quite gotten it down yet. And I'm using DIY paint in the color Old School. It's kind of like a deep gray, dark gray. And when you stencil on things that can be sanded, that's like the best of all worlds, because then you could make it urban chic, or you can make it old and rustic. You can make it anything you want it to be. It's the cool thing about crafts. And Des, didn't you say you had a dresser you wanted me to paint? Let's talk. Because I am working full time, but that don't mean nothing. I
yeah, sure will. Oh, nope, not the color of the blues. As Jamie says, that's how you know it's hand painted. Oh, the streaks.
True,
no.
True. Yeah, the streaks are awesome, because then when you white wax it, if that's something you decide to do, or put dark wax on it, then it settles in those areas and
it stands out a little bit.
Stands out. Yeah, exactly.
Almost dry.
So the colored caboose, Miss Melanie Mel, is going to be on here live next Thursday with us. I told the folks that maybe 7 Pacific Standard Time, but I was going to talk to you, and we're going to figure it out depending on your job. So, because you're a working woman.
Teddy says, I got a fugly dresser I need you to beautify.
Yes. So hey Des, so now we sell this paint. It's the DIY. It's different than the one I used to sell, which was really good as well, but this is DIY, and it's similar to that one, and it smells really good. It's made out of clay. And so we have all the colors, so we're ready to roll whenever you want us to. We don't have all of them. There's over 50 colors, and we probably have about 24 colors.
A lot of colors.
We have a lot of colors, but it's going to take a little minute to work on it. So we got this handy dandy heat gun if you wanted to try her out, and you could dry your handles faster. And that's how you could do that if you'd like to. Yeah.
Not controlling at all.
I'm not controlling at all. Okay. So that's not turning out either. I'll show you guys the first one that I did.
Daddy says, "Oh no, I don't do craft, baby."
Oh, come on, you could craft. You could do craft.
Hey,
So
I could do that.
if he could do it, you could do it. So this is the stamps that I got, and it did get a little soupy in here, but that's okay. Yeah. And so I was just kind of practicing with this and just wanted to practice with you guys, that's all.
I drink coffee and make smart-ass babies.
Yes. Is Gordo on a fire, Des? Desi that's on here, her husband's also a wildland firefighter.
That was cute.
Huh?
That
Oh,
was cute.
thank you. And so oh good. Tell him we said hello. I was going to stop by and say hi. I actually got...
Good. Yeah, we both need fire calls.
Yeah. I just got, yesterday I got back from a fire down in Wichipec, yeah, it was in Wichipec, up the 169, and it was a house, and I don't really know exactly what was going on, but like a meth lab may have been involved. I was just the water tender, but I was going to stop by and say hi, but I didn't have time. It was just a 12-hour shift, and CAL FIRE sent everyone home. So that was good. I'm home anyway. Okay. So then after you use these, you just want to get them in water as soon as you...
Says, "Thank you both for your hard work and keeping us all safe."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. We love it. Love, love, love. Okay. Hey.
She was actually rafting with Henry yesterday.
Oh, you were? What reach did you guys do? I seen a bunch of actual rafts at Ferry Point, I think it was, when I was on my way home. Maybe that was you. I actually pulled over because I was so tired. So dispatch called us at like 1:20 a.m. the night before last and said, "Are you guys available for a 24-hour shift?" I'm like, "We're not available. We only have one driver." And so I said, "Okay, sorry, we're not available." And then they called back and said, "Are you still available for a 24?"
Old Anglers to Chambers with KRO.
What, babe?
Old Anglers to Chambers with KRO.
Oh, cool. With KRO. Let me think. Klamath River Outfitters? KRO? Check this out. Des, it's a timeout bench.
For the grandkids.
Isn't that rad for the grandkids? So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump on and should I start this or do you want to jump off and have supper? How long have we been on here?
I haven't been watching.
Haven't watched it?
This dude got a cute bench.
Okay.
It sure is.
It is cute.
He's just grandson junior. He's 2 years old. His name is Jeremy also. Not also, just Jeremy. But he got in trouble and got put in that thing, and man, he looks so cute in that little chair in timeout. It's all pout, and then you can see the timeout behind him.
We didn't want to stay on here too long. You know, folks got stuff to do. It's a work week and such. And so I'm gonna let Jeremy finish this, and then we'll jump off. But I'm gonna start painting this until then. You're doing great, baby. What do you want to do?
I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
So you could
Done.
You could leave it like that. You could like distress it with sandpaper. You could put white wax on it. Here's some white wax. You could put dark wax. You could do whatever you want to do. You want to try a little bit of white wax? Give it a whirl on one of them?
On one of them, yes.
Okay. So there it is. Grab a paintbrush behind you on the ground.
Right here?
No, one of the smaller ones, I think, on the ground.
There's none on the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Behind you, that little
This one?
blue bucket on the ground. There you go.
Those better rags.
No, baby, the blue bucket. It's not there? Oh, I moved it up there. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I thought I was going crazy.
So this is White Swan, and it is uber thick. Look at that. Is that not amazing?
This little thing right here?
Yeah, that'll work. It's called a chip brush. So the good thing that I think, the reason I think that thick paint like this is so good is because I love texture, and you could build up texture really easily with this paint, and you also can dilute it. So this a little bit of paint could do like, I'll show you what, this little bit of paint on there. So I love to use a water spray bottle, but it's just got a, we have that spray bottle right behind the paintbrushes, sweetheart. I'll show you how far it could go. So I pretty much got all the gloopy paint off of this, but if I spray this with a little bit of water, and then it basically doubles in capacity of like spreading it around, and it just will go and go and go. And you don't want your first coat to be real thick anyway, because you want to build it up. You just want to get a nice even coat, and depending on what kind of painter you are, if you want it to be super fine and no brush strokes and this and that, then you want to definitely go in one direction. But if you like texture, you could just go here, go there, and myself personally, I like to slob it on and just go every which way, so that when you do put the white wax on there, it falls into those creases and crevices and such, right? So that's what I like to do. Now I don't like it to be like runny and all that, unless of course I'm going for that look. But typically, you don't want big old runs or clogs. Like in this type of situation where there's the time out, you know, you really got to pay special attention to each one of these sides and crevices so that you don't have a lot of buildup.
Okay.
If you don't want it.
Be right back. Henry's gonna go see his another.
Okay. Really, she's called Nana. I'm called Nani. That's my name. So with Miranda's baby, she calls me Grandmama.
You gotta tell him why.
Okay, so that's a new thing. But basically, what'd you say? DIY paint is safe for kids. Yes, it is. And paint, it's all natural. This DIY paint is all natural. So you can paint inside. I actually have grandson helps me all the time. Gets it on his paws. It's totally fine. Washes them off, no big deal. Picks his nose. But anyway, does anyone that's watching watch, what is it, baby? Oh, Downtown Abbey. Okay, so I started watching that. I've been binge watching that ever since. And so on there, they call their grandparents grandmama. So that's what I am, because my daughter Miranda calls me mama. So is that not adorable? Grandmama. So cute. Does anyone that's watching have grandchildren?
I have two.
You have two? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It's a lot. My baby days are over. Now it's grandbabies. How's it looking, love?
Don't know.
No? It looks great. I like it a lot. You're hired, honey. All right. Do you have anything you want to add, sweetheart?
To what?
To the video. Talk.
No, I don't have nothing to add.
Nothing to add.
I'm not a talker.
Okay, well, do you want to show them what you've gotten so far, and then we'll just call it a night?
All right.
Gotta go up close.
You can't really tell it that late. That's just plain without being sanded, and then you can't really tell it that light. It doesn't even look like it changed much.
The lighting's not the best. We're gonna work on that. So
But getting there. Yeah.
that looks great, baby.
Well, not that camera. It kind of all look the same.
Well, it looks great in real life. He did a good job. Everyone give him a good
Take
job.
a word for it.
A thumbs up. Okay, guys. Well, with that, we have been on here for 29 minutes, so I feel like that's long enough.
It's a natural, huh?
And we're going to just jump off and see you guys next Thursday at 7 Pacific Standard Time. If that changes, we will let you know as far as the time. And Miss Melanie Mel from the Color Caboose is going to be live with us as well. and we will announce the winners. There'll be 2 winners, one from her channel and one from my channel, that's going to win the upcycle that we did last week. So if you haven't watched that video, just go find them in the links that we've dropped below, and we're going to drop hers in this one as well. And share the video and write in the comments shared. That's all you have to do to enter the drawing. So do it. All right, guys. With that, I just want to say thank you for joining us, and chase that sunshine, whatever that may be.
See ya.
Bye,
Thanks for joining
guys.
us.
Thank you.